And welcome back on this lovely, lovely hump day Wednesday. We're about to jump on into our second conversation for the morning. We've got representatives of the National Garifuna Council in with us to talk about the 4th annual Black, White and Yellow Gala. Colors, I like it. In to talk to us is none other than Sandra Miranda, who's the president of the NGC, and Dr. Gwen Nunez. Dr. Gwen Nunez, who's the president of the Belmopan branch of NGC as well.
Correct.
It's so nice to have you guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
Mabrika, yes.
All
right. Hey, yeah, my gosh, my
now
gosh.
Start the morning.
Start the morning right.
It's nice to have you guys in once again. Welcome. Let's jump on into it. The 4th annual Black, White and Yellow Gala. Firstly, why Black, White and Yellow Gala? Where did this gala derive from?
We started our national president.
Yes.
Well, it started as a fundraiser for National Garifuna Council. And it started as my first year as president, because I realized that we had no other source of income besides small donations and the government grant. And so the idea of a gala came that it could be two things. Make it like a signature event for NGC, make it look professional and nice, so you feel that you're in a nice atmosphere, and so you don't mind to pay to contribute. So when you pay, you're contributing towards National Garifuna Council, but you'll get your money's worth, right? And you feel like you're in a nice atmosphere, so we make it look quite professional.
Right. I remember the first time you came on to talk about the gala, and it was outside of November. I remember you came to say, you're preparing for November celebrations by raising funds now. 4 years later, did you expect it to be so successful?
When it started, I did not expect it to catch on this fast. And now we have people calling us, when is the gala? We have people saying they need to book their hotel.
Because it's in Dangriga.
It's in Dangriga.
Culture capital.
Right. It's in Dangriga. And it's really encouraging.
So how did you gauge the success though? And because for a lot of times we'll hear it was successful and we want to do it again next year. How do we gauge the success of this gala?
You get your feedbacks, you evaluate what went through, you see the amount of people who pay and who say that they were satisfied. For me, that's success, and we sold out, right?
It's a unique event because it's so cultural, from the red, white, and black as the theme, to how people dress up to go, to the food you eat, to the music you hear. I mean, you get to celebrate Garifuna. We all get to celebrate Garifuna culture on November 19th. But now you have the gala day as well.
Yes, and we have that the weekend of the October 12th. So this year is October 12th. So, the Calicom Bossos Day, but we want to bring a new light to it, because our heritage, our ancestors were victims of Columbus, so we try to now use it as a more educational event and highlight what we're about. In terms of the success of the gala, when the president brought it up, one of the goals is to ensure that we promote the cultural awareness through the gala. So that has been successful. Because like you said, in terms of the color that we use, and we tell people you don't have to wear a Garifuna attire, but you're encouraged. Because during the gala, there's a fashion, there's a walk. You have to, I can't even explain it. You have to be there to feel it. And everybody come with their own little oomph and their dooms. But you have to wear Garifuna attire, a male attire and the female attire to participate.
Oh, for the fashion.
And
Last
year, we had a couple, right?
We had a couple that dressed alike
and bongs.
Really?
It upgrade.
Yes. It's upgrading because now we're adding the awards. So now every year we'll award by category. Last year we award those who worked within their community with the council, with National Garifuna Council. This year we will be awarding those who teach Garifuna Do. You don't necessarily have to be a school teacher, but we go first for the person in the classroom setting, but when you think about someone in Orange Walk or in Corozal, it's not fit in the classroom setting. So for those areas, we'll be awarding non-teachers, but people who promote Garifuna Dole, like teach it to others in their environment.
Because even with someone like the youth groups that are starting, their leaders are teachers.
Right, So and those will be considered to be awarded for this year. So every year it will be a different category.
Nice. And I need to mention that this year is International Year of Indigenous Languages.
Wow.
So we're highlighting even our theme for November 19th. No, I forgot. But,
I was going to say,
she is the one who made the team.
The selection.
She suggested the
I
team.
suggested the team, but not
we did a vote on the team she suggested.
Yes. Then afterwards, people knew who suggested it.
Okay.
They didn't know while we were voting.
But it was, and as we are on the year of indigenous languages, that's another things we are promoting, because we need people to be proud of speaking Garifuna no matter where they are. And the culture, we are just putting through the culture and get everybody into it. And now we have our cassava house that is could create some economic benefit. And so we have trainings. August 3rd, we'll be having a training. The training is to train anybody who wants to learn how to process and end up with cassava bread. You process the cassava from rooting, from going to the farm. You root the cassava right down to peel. You wash it, to grate, to sieve, to strain, sieve, and bake. This will be our second training, but we plan to have a series of training. So if there is anybody listening out there who is interested to learn to bake cassava bread, it doesn't matter where you are, and you don't have to be a Garifuna. You show the interest.
Correct.
And we're having like August 3rd.
try to figure out how one day enough to teach the flip of the bread.
Listen, because
don't tell me easy, because I
easy, man.
Gwen was in the first training.
Wow, man.
So Gwen could tell you.
me want to not come out crispy yet, so I need more training. But hey, I did it.
You know, hot man.
And then and now the fire hat. There's a name.
They come. It's high. They call it the oven.
Yes, but there's a special name for. I can't remember at this time. In the old days, the food burn up and all of that. But no, the clay. So it's enclosed by clay. Then you put the bodari on it, and then so that direct heat is not on you anymore.
It's not on
and
you.
It's higher now.
Yes, and it's higher.
It's
not bend your back, so
it's easier to deal with rather than to.
It's just like the traditional sieve.
Right, and now you don't have to grate because it's done mechanical. And you don't have to sit on the wall and start to squeeze out. It's done mechanical.
And it used to be multiple days, right? That you
squeeze it out. And now you could eat in one day.
So, but I want to go back to the year of the indigenous language, because that's so important. We know that through the National Garifuna Council and just through proud Garinagu people across the country, there has been an active effort to get the language, to get people more comfortable learning and talking the language. There is Gulisi, where the kids learn. There are other little programs across the country. How would you say you're doing now? How would you grade yourself in this the year of indigenous language?
We've come a long way from being interrupted, like with the religious sector, and so when you couldn't talk Garifuna at school. Now, I think more people are comfortable speaking Garifuna than before, everywhere. And not only in Belize. Besides being countrywide, you can say it's global.
It is.
Right? Because no matter where you are now, people are freely speaking Garifuna. And with the year of indigenous language, we're even pushing it more. Now we'd want to teach it. Now you could feel free to teach it. And then Gwen has her initiative, bringing out her games, her puzzles, and her chalupa in Garifuna.
Chalupa in Garifuna.
Let's see. That's all right.
And that's one way of learning. So, you know, and that's a very great effort.
Yes. And as well, one of our challenges is that the some of the younger generation, we're now having community, I call them, of Garinagu who are biological Garinagu, but linguistically, they're not Garinagu, they're Creole, right? And so they have lost...
a cultural debate, you know?
Yes.
So they've lost their ancestral language. And so I ventured on fun ways. I said, let me find creative ways of igniting the interest.
Yes.
And it's working. And the other people, like what our president said, who are trying. But my way, I said, you know, I'll bring it game way. I've learned many Spanish words because of the Spanish chalupa.
This.
So I said, about 10 years ago, you know, I had this dream to do the chalupa in Garifuna. So I call it Iyawo. And Iyawo is pictures.
Iyawo.
Iyawo.
Yes, so you have the two that, it's an sound.
It's an
Iyawo. Iyawo. And Iyawo means pictures. So you have 54 calling cards and you have 10 play cards. But as teachers, I encourage them. I say you can photocopy it. I give you that permission. If you're going to do whole class or family events, just know that more than one person would win. So these are the play cards.
Okay.
Do you include, because just like I would have messed up the name, do you include a pronunciation chart? Because if the teacher doesn't know Garifuna, will you do a disservice there as well?
Yes, I started, I'm collecting some flash drives, but let me tell you the beauty about Garifuna. If you know English, you can read Garifuna. The letters of the alphabet are the same. The short sounds are the same. There are certain vowels now that they don't have, like the two with the U with the two dots. Somebody was asking me, what the two dot mean? I said, I have no idea. But I just said two dots on the U, and that gives you an sound, right? But generally, like, let's say for this word with no accent.
Or the accent on top of the vowels?
Yes, but look at this word with no accent. W-A-M-A. Think English and say.
Wama.
Wama, right? So that's a Garifuna word. Right? So they're
what is that? You teach me the word and I can translate. What is Wama?
Okay, you could say Wama or Wama, right?
Wama.
Wama is with us.
Okay.
Right? And then or you say Wama. Then that would have the accent and kind of change it. So in volume 2, then I also have Lerero Garifuna words volume 1. And I want to say thanks to Print Belize because they have had the patience with me. So volume 2 is in production as we speak. And that has like homographs and different other words that we can use. And I try to put it by themes because if you want to learn the words, you have to learn it in context. For example, in volume 2, I have like the concept out. The English says out. But we come out, we have different words, depends on where you're coming out of.
Yeah.
For example, you come out of the house, have a bathroom.
Have a bathroom.
You have a bath, you're free. You're free from the house. But to come out of the water, you're turu.
Turu?
Turu. Have a bath, you're doing it again. Right? But you're coming out.
Alright, so bring that back again, house and water. Bring that back again.
House and water.
I learned one already, Farusu.
Farusu.
That's umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yes, you see it?
Farusu.
You start English and so, no, like you're coming out. You're coming out of a house. Or you're coming out of a vehicle. Out of a vehicle or from off something, you're ray. You're still coming out, coming off, right? So come out of a vehicle, barriera. You are getting out, right? So you are saying narera. I am getting out. Yeah, so the word is ray. Arreira.
Yes. Which would mean?
Coming out.
Okay.
Right? But then, like the water, you come out of a body of water, a pool, river, you turu. Aturu. That's the root word. So you say you're turu. So you're coming out.
And then you're coming out of the house.
Then you come out of the house, you're free. Afrida. So you're coming out. So I have all of that in there, right? So
I love it.
So
we could do this
I love it.
So it's beautiful, yes.
So and I'd love
Yes.
to walk away to say something right now, but I don't want to miss the opportunity
Yes.
to keep the information going about the gala, because what
Right.
the funds raise allows you to do so much more.
yes.
And to keep our office
Right.
Our
going, because we
secretariat.
have an office,
Yeah.
a full-time office that's open Monday to Friday.
Awesome.
And this gala helped to contribute towards the salary and the expenses for the office,
Yeah.
and the salary of the person who mans the office.
Yeah.
And it's very important to keep it open, because that gives us visibility,
Of course.
Yes.
and it makes others get in touch with us easy,
Yeah.
right?
And they can pick up their tickets for the gala.
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
$60. 'Cause
Only $60.
We've had it for 50 for a while, but
Yeah, this year
it's a
it will
struggle
increase.
for 50.
Okay.
Like we said, we want to keep it going. As a matter of
Right.
fact, we have to actually thank our Honorable Prime Minister,
Yes.
Honorable Dean Barrow. He was the initial starter to help us
With the
for
office.
the funds
Yeah.
for the
Okay.
for the
salary
office.
for the office. So
Nice.
there we're
Yeah.
taking it to a different level. So we need to thank him. So in terms of tickets, $60 this year, and I hope people don't complain.
Why
because,
complain?
I say it
Because
was
it's $10
50.
more.
50.
It's been
$10
50
more.
since the beginning, so for the last 3
everything
years
increase,
it's
people
50.
complain.
right.
So I don't want them to complain.
It's for a worthy cause.
It's a worthy cause.
And
And
they
you get
will
loaded.
some-
I mean,
yes,
and the entertainment.
And it's entertainment.
I was gonna
and
tell
I
you,
was
just
tell
going
me
to go
what's
there.
gonna
Yes,
happen.
yes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we'll have, like, we usually have Wagirale drummers. Wagirale drummers will be there. And we'll have other artists that we are waiting for their confirmation, so we don't want to say, but Wagirale drummers have confirmed. We use them every year. And again, it will be at the Ecumenical Auditorium.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? And so it's for $60, and tickets will be available shortly. So you can save the date, October
For the
12th. We say 7, between 7, we want to start at 7 if you have an early start for the awards,
Okay.
so you'll have more fun.
And from there,
And
it's
the
party.
tickets include
The tickets include
Food, dance.
food, the dance, the entertainment, so you'll be there for everything.
Yeah.
It does not include
The
drinks,
cash bar.
because it's a cash bar.
It's a cash bar. All right.
It will include a juice to come along with your drink, and wine go along with the food.
Oh, definitely.
Right, so
Local wine.
I say this, you know, because for the 12th of October, that's when people find, okay, we will take a break from the country and we will go elsewhere
Sure.
because it's a long weekend. But for me, this is it. There are wonderful hotels in Dangriga. Hey, stone's throw away. You've got one of the most reckoned in the world in Hopkins with pristine beaches. You could go right there. You
Look at the
pitch your
homestay.
tent there, which is not far away from Dangriga.
That's
That's a
right.
nice little
Yes.
family drive there. You enjoy Garifuna Duo, you enjoy Garifuna food, you enjoy the southern part of your country. You don't have to go far.
Yeah.
And you take the nice 2 hours drive back from Dangriga into Belize City rather than that 12, 13 hours down.
And it's a
Right.
reunion. You should see people
Yes.
reconnecting.
Yes.
Somebody
It's
have-
fun.
And
Then we have
first,
to, I will tell you, slow down, we are starting, but they're mingling there.
and don't
you know?
forget, you get to show off your outfit.
you
Oh,
show
yes,
off your
yes.
outfit.
Yeah.
You show off your
Yeah.
outfit.
We don't-
This
we
is
don't
when
the-
you could be
yes.
creative.
We done the,
and crazy.
we
have
done the
creative.
design
You
this
did
time.
that already?
Creative
Yes,
with
you
this
see
black,
yellow,
white,
black,
and yellow.
black,
white,
white, and
and
yellow
yellow.
in different forms.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I love
Yes.
it.
And when you
So
bu-
today is the official.
All
Save the
right.
date.
Save the
Save
date.
the date.
make a date with your date.
That's right.
to go to
the
that
date.
for that date.
October the
Start planning your
12th.
outfit.
And I mean,
yeah, we
so
want
you could
plan
walk the fashion
we want plan
of the-
we want plan
Yes.
outfit. When you buy in your country, Gwen, you build your country.
country.
Why go so when you could go so great in your country?
yes.
You didn't need passport.
Yes. No hay pasaporte.
No. But along with that, we also, like we said, we want the viewers to know about the training that we are having with this cassava making, because you know
And
we
that's
have
coming up on August 3rd.
we have one on August 3rd. We'll have again on August 31st. We'll have September 14th, October 5th, October 25th, and October 26th, sorry, and November 16th.
Okay.
You pay
And
$25.
$25.
And all that you bake is yours.
Yes.
Nice.
Right.
And it's at the
It will be at the Golisi School grounds. We have a cassava demonstration processing center there, and that's where all the equipment, it's equipped with bathrooms and everything.
Yeah.
We have the farm just behind that building where you'll just go out there and you root the cassava. Right.
So $25 you actually.
Yeah, actually.
It should be a part of the whole experience.
It is an experience.
Wow.
Awesome.
And in fact, we've had some schools who have said that in the next school year, they would ask for an appointment. It will be on Saturdays because the trainer, Ms. Noemi Norales, is only available on Saturdays.
Yeah, but that's good for other people who want to come from
right.
out of Dangriga.
And so that accommodates.
And meals, we have meals too?
Yes, because in the first training there were meals, so you don't have to think that it's a female thing.
Yeah.
Male, female can do it. They can learn to be it.
Right.
Well, ladies, we hope that people take advantage of the upcoming trainings and, of course, save that date for that black, white, and yellow gala.
Can I mention something for you?
Sure.
As well, the National Garifuna Council is a part of this initiative. Garifuna Tida Ligil is Catholic. Garifuna in the Catholic Church.
Okay.
And so we have an international congress. We have young people from Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, and Nicaragua. We have United States, but they're not coming this trip.
Okay.
And so we'll gather at Georgetown Technical High School.
Okay.
Thursday. Tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is the congress. And so.
How do you say Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Gary?
Lagadir,
Wandaradi, Samudi.
Okay.
So thanks for the
Just on
opportunity.
Friday, that's my favorite day.
Yeah,
Thanks for having
we're
us
working
here.
on
So
that,
we,
yes.
thanks for having us.
Thank you for
here.
bringing the energy and the fun and just reminding us once again what we love about our country, just all the different cultures that we get to celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and take that final break. And when we, no, it's not the final break. When we come back, we have Positive Vibes coming out to talk about his latest music. So please, stay tuned.